Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon. So we haven't had a chat on the stairs in a long time, huh? So let's rapid fire through a lot of big topics tonight. First thing we're going to say is on the ZR1 Grand Sport topic, it doesn't look like anybody really wants to bet me any more money, which is a shame. I was trying to set a trap. I put up those posts about how the all the cars at Carlisle, or not Carlisle, at the reveal with Tadge and Mark Royce, that none of them have a flat plane crank motor. I was using that to try to get people to think I was totally oblivious and then bet me. But within no time, I started explaining, yeah, they're Frankenstein cars. There's going to be a Grand Sport. That is the body, I believe. Okay, we'll see if I'm right or not. And I believe it's going to be all revealed. But anyway, I even let Clayton Smith in on it. I said, look, man, if you put up that I still am taking bets on your page, I'll still take bets. And I said, I'll even tip you in for letting me advertise the bets. He wouldn't do it. So anyway, um, so it's a shame. It's a shame that everybody's so positive I'm wrong and nobody wants to bet any more money. But anyway, so just understand. I know that the cars at the reveal had the flat plane crank in them, but I do genuinely believe that there's going to be a naturally aspirated car that is revealed at Tadge's National Corvette Museum nomination when he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame and all that other stuff. So you'll notice that at the National Corvette Museum, they've installed a bunch of big screen TVs. It's like a big long TV all the way around inside the I don't even know what it's called, Rocket Garden, Rocket Building, whatever it's called. Anyway, where all the cars are in there, they've installed a big TV all the way around. So they've got it set up so that they're going to be able to show something very special on that screen, not just on that night, but then every day forward. So it's going to turn the National Corvette Museum into like a landmark where everybody wants to go there and see the exhibit that talks about Tadge's retirement and Zora and Mr. Hill and all these different guys, and Mark Royce and all these guys. So anyway, um, so that's that topic. So I still stand my ground. There is a Grand Sport coming, and you've probably already seen the body. The body that you're seeing is the Grand Sport body. Second thing I want to correct that I threw out there was I said that there's no way that the ZR1 could run without the extra vents. It could run without the extra vents, but again, if you were to run apples to apples and completely de-restrict and not have blow-off valves limiting boost controllers limiting the boost, which is what the car absolutely has, because when you look at the torque curve, it goes up and then turns flat where they've capped it. If you were to let both cars run, obviously the one that has the intake vents versus the one without the intake vents would make at least 50 more horsepower, if not more. But since they're capping it, um, the power graph will be different on the two until they get to the cap. And then if one is experiencing detonation or easier because it gets hotter sooner, the convertible would get hotter sooner, then it would start to pull timing sooner. So then you'd easily get a 50, 100, 200 horsepower discrepancy between the two. So it's my prediction that on dynos and such, if one of them's pulling timing, it'll be the convertible first, okay, because it'll get hot first, and so then it pulls timing. And anyway, so you get the idea there. So what else do we have? We've got, but I don't think that's the ZR1 body, guys. I think that there's another ZR1 body that's going to be a mystery, and they just lead you to believe. They basically say, look, we've given you insight to how the evolution of Corvettes work. We always put the next motor in the current body. That way you don't know what's coming. But this time we showed you the motor first because we wanted to show you the motor. That way Tadge could retire, go out on a bang. You could see his final motor. I think there's still a good chance that there's a naturally aspirated double direct injector motor coming for the something that's above a ZR1. I think they might have like something beyond a ZR1. I think they might do away with the all-wheel drive Zora idea, and I think they might go to a different motor altogether for the Zora, which would catch everybody off guard. I think they might do that. Naturally aspirated, like 1,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated motor for the Zora. I could be wrong on that one. That's just a shot in the dark. That's what I would do if I was GM. If they don't take advantage of this Grand Sport situation and put this body with the Grand Sport, and they come out with the fender vents for the front fender vents for the zr1, they're completely in left field. So I don't think that they're that crazy. I don't think they're that dumb. I think they know what they're doing in that regard, and I think that the Grand Sport's coming, like I've said all along, it's coming. An update on the whole. Well, we'll come back to that topic soon. So let's get to a different topic. Where was I going to go with this? There was something I really wanted to talk about. There was something else I really wanted to talk about. I don't know. Anyway, I think a Grand Sport's coming still. I'm willing to bet people money still. You guys think I'm wrong? Great. Like I've said in the past videos, all the cars that you're seeing are experimental cars. They're not actually CTF cars. They'll show them off at Carlisle, the experimental cars. Everybody will be drooling all over them. Oh, that's so cool. And then I think at the not Rocket Garden, but the National Corvette Museum building, they'll finally show off that during that ceremony, they'll say, here's the Grand Sport. So what else am I going to tell you? This is a big one, guys, and I'll just give you a small taste of it. I'm not going to get all into it all the way. Remember the video of Rob Ferretti when he Gotham Dream Cars, when he put up the video about how his C8 Z06 was throwing all kinds of codes, including P0700, and the dealership was told by GM that the reason why it's doing that is because he installed the auxiliary GPS unit that was drawing power from the car. Guys, that's the smoking gun, one of many smoking guns that shows that the cars do indeed disconnect the transmission. They lose communication with the transmission when you tap into the voltage. So I'm not going to get much into that topic, but let's just say, again, floodgates of information have been open to me through a lot of different inside channels of something going on with these cars. I'm not going to get into it right now. Just know that when it's all said and done, the things that I put in the British Voice videos, that's the real stuff, okay? Me in between then and now, and like posts I put up on Facebook sometimes, I'm trying to get people off balance to where they think I have no clue what I'm talking about, so they bet me money. Like I did that with the saying to everybody, oh, I think all the cars at the reveal, none of them were flat plane crank, when obviously they were, okay? And I knew that there were some there, but I still think that the one that Tadge pulled up on stage, there is a possibility that that one that was pulled up on stage was the Grand Sport, because you didn't get to hear that motor and you didn't get to see that motor. So I think they hit it in plain sight right there, and I think all the other cars, for the most part, that you were seeing were the flat plane crank ZR1 motor, but there were a couple cross plane crank naturally aspirated cars there, I believe. Okay, so anyway, we'll just end it at that. That's the end of that video. That's all I got for now. See ya.